don't know if it's nativity or passion. Perfect. It's around the corner there, on the left, near the exit.
Super, thank you.
You're welcome.
Go down until reach the bridge. There, if you have the app, you can activate the augmented reality by focusing with your phones toward the central towers. Then you have to go back to go down by the same way. All the way down is by walk, and the last part of the visit is a spiral staircase more narrow, so in case you feel unwell in any moment, you have emergency buttons along the way to contact with us. I also encourage you to listen into all the points from the audio guide with the app, and please be careful with your belongings. That's all. Thank you so much. Enjoy your visit.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Take a picture. It's a nice picture there. You can see.
What did you hit? What have you done now?
You know,
About 1/4 hours, I think.
it's a nice little breather.
Lisa wouldn't have liked this.
Yeah, neither of them.
Your husband?
Yes.
You like? Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good now.
Much better if they had a slide, isn't it? Oh, we're here.
The shield of Barcelona, right? Crest of Barcelona, which is very similar to the crest for the football club. All right, we'll see the things a little bit later, right? That was actually the first original crest when they started the team, because it's called Football Club Barcelona. They just used the original city crest, all right? And on that city crest, what you have on the top, if you can make that out, there's a little bat. Right? You can kind of see the wings on the far left.
Oh, on the
there,
left,
right?
yeah.
There's a little bat, right? We'll see it in many other things. You see bats all over the place, all right? Now the bats come from a long time ago, all right? And we'll come back and we'll talk about Jaume I. Jaume I is known as the Conqueror. He's the king of Aragon, Count of Barcelona. When he wants to take over Valencia in the 13th century, he goes down to Valencia, which is under Muslim control. And the rule, or the rumor, was that there were always bats flying around, right? So So the night before the big siege, he went to set up camp, right? Sets up camp, he's gonna get a nice little sleep, right? Take a little nap, get ready for the big battle. What happens? The Muslims do a little sneak attack. And this sneak attack scares off all the bats. The bats fly into the camp, they're making all this noise, boom, 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 boom. Depending on the legend, you might hear other things where the bats were like, oh, wake up, whatever, right? When bats make a lot of noise, they wake everybody up. The king realizes he's about to get attacked. He says, oh my God, we're getting attacked. Let's take over. They win the battle, take over Valencia. And so to thank the bats for waking them up, he puts it into the sigil. So you have that idea of symbols that we'll see as we move through, but always with the bats. People weren't going, but it was, the original. There's still a sculpture to him and everything. Right? So you guys can see a bunch of different things, lots of different Catalan kind of symbols and things. All the way at the top, you can see the yellow flag, the 4 bars. That's the Catalan flag. We'll see that around in many different places. Right now, here we don't have it, but it's part of the symbols, right, that we were talking about, even with the bat over there. And then you can see all of the busts for the different composers, musicians. There's also pictures in Catalonia, and then you've got the Catalan village or peoples represented right there. And we have the crosses. So I always think that's really weird. Well, if nobody wants to go over there, then everyone will be over here. But no, everyone still goes over to the
over there.
And there's very, very few people. If you want to, we can jump in real quick so you guys can see a little bit of a difference of it, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of nice because you can see things, right? You're not like pushing people around or anything. It's like white on the inside, so it's got a different taste. They're good, but it's so I don't know if you guys are looking for like breakfast spots here, like other days or anything, or even lunch, right? This is a really nice one. So this is like a very traditional place that's still left over, and you can see it's all like locals in here. You're gonna see tourists, certainly, but it's super, super good. So I did a video. I still have to edit it. I did a video about a year and a half ago with a buddy of mine. The problem is that like I was trying to get him to like be the person on the camera, and he just couldn't stop talking. So it was like there's one point we were sitting here and I was like filming him, and I like asked him one question. He talked for like 3 minutes. He's like, dude, I can't leave 3 minutes of you just talking in here. Like, I gotta like cut. We got. 10:30, then at like 2 you eat. But 2 is a big meal, so it really holds you over. But at like 5 or 6, and later you can eat, right? So it's like it makes more sense that way, right? I don't know if you guys saw some good stuff. I don't think in the front there's much left. I don't think they left all of it, but the little piece over here is like old Seattle. But what you can see there, that's part of the Roman wall. Okay, so the Gothic quarter is everything on that side of the street. Everything over here is, again, these different neighborhoods, right? But the Roman city starts where those walls do. Okay, so the Gothic quarter is bigger than the Roman city. So I always tell people you can be in the Gothic quarter and not be in the Roman city, but if you're in the Roman city, you have to be in the Gothic quarter. Okay. The stone is very porous. You can see kind of even the holes down in here, right? That go with it, even right in here. So let's go around to the front of the cathedral. That's why you have all this decoration, all this ornamentation. It looks very, very beautiful, but it's very, very different from the Catalan Gothic style that it would have been, which Catalan Gothic is going to be very simplistic and very functional. Right? But those function as well. So if it rains, you'll see a little bit of water. Kind of see it down here, just massive vines over 100 years old, right? And they still produce grapes up on them. Just a little bit of that. They're not like very good or anything, but they do. It works. So they say, you guys can take over, all right? So they put in all these counts, all right? All these counts are in charge of different counties. The county of Barcelona, the house of Barcelona becomes the strongest, and that's what creates the county of Barcelona. It's the larger area that becomes Catalonia today, all right? Later what happens is that the Count of Barcelona marries the Princess of Aragon. And so the Kingdom of Aragon, which actually had a king, and the County of Barcelona merged together to give us what we call the Crown of Aragon. And the Crown of Aragon is going to be kind of like a confederation of different places. So you are the same person, the King of Aragon, the Count of Barcelona becomes the same person. So when you enter the kingdoms, what is a kingdom? It's something like this. There are two different forms of laws, right? The language that people speak Spanish. Then they have, obviously, cooking school in there. And you guys notice, remember what we were talking about when you're going uphill from things, right? So if you're founded on the hill for that protection, right? What we're about to approach, right? And where this lovely plunger is, don't ask me why, I've never seen the plunger there before. But this marks the highest point of the Roman city. It's really a combination of two columns that were broken that they put together. They moved it into the plaza that we were in front of the royal palace. So we'll do a cheers to you guys.
Cheers.
To your cruise. Enjoy it.
This is such fun. Thank you.